reading for Taurus. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. You guys, that's probably the best wind chime time I've had in like 12 to 15 videos. So I'm going to take it as good news coming in, or a good sign for you. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far and that you have lovely weather. I still have my heat on and it's almost June. Alright, I'm being drawn to the Spirit Animal Oracle, so I'm going to pull some advice for you to start things off, okay? What do we have for Taurus? Well, there's my intuition being proven, right? First card, be spirit. Sweet results await. So you've got good stuff coming in, just like I thought. The number 7 could be important too, or you just really like George on Seinfeld. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So there's something here about your maturity here, Taurus. I feel like you've always had a decent noggin. Maybe you were a little bit more advanced than some of the other students in your class. Maybe you were able to articulate concepts like anarchy that people don't generally know the real definition or how to define it. Whatever it is, I feel like you're able to now fold in some life experience, which is helping you to understand things in a different perspective, so that knowledge is now becoming wisdom for you. And that's why these sweet results are coming in for you at some point, right? You have found a way to look at things with a different perspective and maybe had the opportunity to take a little bit more accountability or ownership over what you do. Alright, so we have Rhino Spirit, which is overcome any obstacle. So I think Spirit wants you to be a little bit kinder to yourself when it comes to what you have already achieved and your ability to overcome what stands in your way now. And I also feel like you might be a little bit stubborn, right? You're Taurus. Who the fuck am I? Yeah, I've just discovered this, right? I should write a book. Taurus, you're stubborn. And even though sometimes you stay put and you figure, you can just defend yourself from that stationary position, overcoming any obstacle to me implies that there is movement. So make sure you're doing what you need to do to move forward. Don't self-sabotage. Don't be stubborn when it comes to changing things when you know that it's right for you. And live in the moment. I feel like you're getting a little bit too focused on things from the past, when what you should be doing is focusing on what you are working to achieve and change in the here and now, and what you want to envision for your future. All right, let's get to the tarot, and I'll step off my soapbox for a moment. I'm being drawn to the Golden Art Nouveau, so we'll use that deck to get started. Well, continue for you. What else do we have for Taurus, please? So we have the Sun in the reverse, which is telling me that right now, Taurus, you're probably going through a little bit of a challenging time. It's Mercury retrograde, okay, you guys? Like, straight up been like a fucking hermit for like a week now. Like, I love you all, but I'm gonna be over here by myself. So I think you're taking some much needed resting time for yourself, and you should applaud yourself for that. But make sure you're working to control your mindset as well. It looks like you might want to be a little bit more positive and focus on, I think this came out to clarify, sweet results await. The universe wants you to know it's been a difficult time, but there's something that's coming in for you that will be good. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. part of your maturity, Taurus, that you have developed or are currently developing is a willingness to be more open, transparent, and bold. I feel like in the past you have leveraged manipulative or sneaky tactics. Maybe you're not afraid to catfish someone. Maybe you're not afraid to kind of massage the details a little bit to make things go in your favor. Whatever it is, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like your maturity, part of how that is being expressed, is your desire to live a more authentic and honest life. So we have the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this focus that you have on maturity, Taurus, is going to help you get to this dream life that you have in your head, this Ten of Cups. So this would be like your dream partner. Maybe you want a family with them. Maybe you already have a family with them. What Spirit wants you to know, most important though, is that this maturity and your ability to approach things with respect and authenticity is your key to getting to this card. The Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse because there's a feeling here that you have put in work but not got the result. You do have a result coming in, but there's an obstacle here that you did not clear the way that you were meant to, like a test that you didn't pass. And so there's a little bit more work for you, yet you still have these sweet results coming in. So you basically just want to keep your eyes on the prize, right? With the hummingbird spirit, it asked you to be here now and not dwell in the past. And I think that's what these two cards are for. Spirit is asking for you to be strong and not think about the love loss that you have had recently. So you may have had a relationship end or been rejected, but there's something here about this maturity that you're working on contributing to a better result here on the love life. Ooh, that was weird. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. This tells me that we have somebody here who will gain in happiness and be able to combat any of that depression once they embrace being alone, which sounds a little bit depressing, but maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, somewhere in there, I learned to really enjoy having alone time. And I think that's like the start, or perhaps like towards the beginning of really learning to love yourself, right? Like you don't need to be around other people to validate what you are, who you are, or have fun, and you're able to, in my case, because I'm an empath, like clear out all the other energies and just like know what my energy is, right? So being comfortable in your own skin, being independent and not needing somebody else is your key to turning this happiness back around. We have hidden energy of the Three of Swords, which is telling me that we did see this correctly here in terms of the strength pertaining to a recent loss in love. So you may have made an offer that was rejected, or you felt betrayed by somebody that you were in a relationship with. There's an ending here. And somebody, or perhaps even both parties, feel betrayed. And I'm getting that this relationship ended because somebody was like dishonest and not necessarily like being respectful of the other energy. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. this happy, like this 10 of Cups, this happiness that's meant for you, there's really no other competition for you. So this could be somebody who looks at you as, you know, the love of their life, or like a career or success or like stardom that you're meant for. There isn't anybody else like you. If it doesn't come to you now, it's because there's more lessons you have to learn. But once you get through those lessons, this is your destiny. Taurus, the truth is critical for you. I feel like this is pertaining to your ability to speak truth to yourself. Namely, don't down talk yourself, don't seek to be the victim in a situation where you are not. Holding yourself accountable begins with how you talk to yourself first, and then it spreads to how you interact with other people. Hold yourself accountable to things that you want to do differently and the things that you want to achieve, so that over time you see progress towards this goal that you have, this 10 of Cups that you want, with somebody or for yourself. But honesty with yourself and honesty with others is a key component along with that maturity, right? And then we have the Page of Swords. This is clarifying strength. Taurus, I feel like what you need to really kind of buckle up or get good at is your ability to restrain yourself when it comes to social media and digital communication. You might feel a strong pull to disregard people's boundaries or check up on people, create fake profiles, whatever it is. That's not the move. That is not the move. Maturity. Learn to give a fuck about yourself. Don't base everything off of how somebody else is doing and whether or not you like how it compares to what you're doing. This is a waste of your time. This is time that you could be pouring into your own cup. This is energy that you could be putting into your own development. Instead, you're sitting over here like measuring your dick against somebody else's. Like, you're better than that. Maybe you don't have a dick, whatever it is. You don't need to be doing this online stuff. Part of your strength comes from being able to use that maturity, be honest with yourself about how you're using your time, and put it towards things that get you to what you want instead. So we have the Page of Cups as hidden energy. There is a love offer or a job offer in your near future. And with the Two of Wands in the reverse, I don't think you see that coming. I don't think it's something that you're going to navigate towards. What I mean by that is I don't think you make it happen. I think it kind of like happens to you. All right. Let's get just a little bit of clarity here for you. All right, what else do we have for Taurus, please? So we have the Four of Cups. This dissatisfaction or depression, again, has to do with some sort of rejection or end of a relationship. All right, and then we've got the Ten of Wands coming out, talking about you feeling burdened, but we have, this is clarifying the Ten of Swords. That's two tens. Tens are all about completion. So you are coming towards the end of a cycle. You just need to find a way to get rid of those burdens. Put those burdens down. What is holding you back, and what truths do you need to speak in order to free yourself from this particular situation? So the goal that you have is somehow related to a high priestess. Don't get too caught up in the gender. This could be a masculine energy, but there's somebody here who is very intuitive that is tied to the goal that you have in terms of a happy life. And with the Five of Wands in reverse coming out again, there is a path for you. You will get onto it eventually. You're just at this point deciding how many detours you have to take before you get there. How many times will it take you to fully step into this maturity and this authenticity so that you don't have to wait anymore with the Three of Wands. You're ready, Taurus. You're right there. You just have to take that final step, or make sure that the motion continues forward. Oh my God. That's such a great ending for you, Taurus. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse turns into the Ace of Cups in the upright. So Taurus, do what you need to focus on what you're working on and working on yourself, taking time to yourself, processing, what perspectives need to change for you, because when you do, this unhappy situation turns into overflowing love, a blessing. Oh, I love that. That's so great. Quick shout out to my buddy Greg. He's a Taurus, and pretty sure he'll get a giggle out of the Taurus is stubborn. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, everybody, for the likes and the subscribes. And yeah, I already said the have a nice day. Bye.